Christmas, everybody. Give yourselves a big hand. You're here. We're all here. This is awesome. It's going to be a great night. We're going to sing some songs, tell some stories. And if you're feeling a little festive, why don't you sing a couple of these songs with us? All right, you guys ready? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right. Well, there's a choir outside my house singing Silent Night. For any little thing that goes wrong, Christmas makes it right. The children all singing Christmas carols and everybody's holding hands. We've got that Christmassy feeling again, yeah. Singing joy to the world, here comes Santa Claus. Mama's making turkey and Daddy's making popcorn balls. Sisters hanging mistletoe, there's goodwill to all men. Christmassy feeling again, yeah. Well, there's happiness in my heart with Christmas on its way. There's all back together again. Oh, what a happy day. And I hope it snows and the north wind blows. My girl wants a little train. We've got that Christmassy feeling again. We're singing joy to the world. Here comes Santa Claus. Well, Mama's baking turkey and Daddy's making popcorn balls. Will and sisters hanging mistletoe. There's goodwill to all men. We've got that Christmassy feeling again. All right, Jesse, take it away, brother. Give it up for Jesse Perdue. Singing joy to the world. Here comes Santa Claus. Mama's making turkey and Daddy's making popcorn balls. Sisters hanging mistletoe. There's goodwill to all men. We've got that Christmassy feeling again. We've got that Christmassy feeling again. One more time. We've got that Christmassy feeling again. All right, Maclaine, take us there.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Boom, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
But a day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon this fanny bride was seated by my side. The horse was leaning late, misfortune seemed his lot. We got into a drifted bay, then we caught a sun. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Tag it.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 1, 2.
Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain, Jesus Christ is born. Jesus Christ is born. Jesus Christ is born. Jesus Christ is born.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming to our Christmas show. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out. I'm Adam Bush, and I live here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but I grew up in Louisiana. Not to brag, but went to high school there, and I was a bit of I loved my adolescence, but I was a bit of fish out of water. I don't know if you can tell. I'm not putting off real strong John Deere vibes up here. But I loved my adolescence. I had a group of guys. There was about 6 of us that we were kind of thicker than thieves. Everybody around us was listening to Garth Brooks and Clint Black. And they're great, but we were into Blink-182 and Green Day. We'd go to a lot of shows all the time, and we'd put on our own show. I would say that, 25 years removed, the greatest event my little town ever had was a rock fest that we put on that we creatively titled Rock Fest. People came from all over the place because, it was something to do. And I remember we built this stage outside of this abandoned house that was kind of in the middle of a field. And at one point somebody said, "The cops are here." And I grew up conservative, Christian, rule follower. And so I was like, cool. But all my other friends jumped up out of their seats and ran into the field, just throwing stuff out of their pockets. I still don't know what they were doing. One of my favorite memories growing up, my Christmas time, my uncle had a fireworks tent because nothing says celebrating the Savior like a bunch of bottle rockets. And he had done this thing where he had the tent, all these tables with all the fireworks in it, and he put an RV right next to it, and he would sleep in the RV so nobody would steal the fireworks. And so we thought it'd be fun to jokingly one night show up in the middle of the night and just start stealing fireworks. But make a real loud ruckus, I can't believe I'm stealing all these fireworks. I hope my Uncle Rod or whoever owns this place doesn't find out. So we're loading all these fireworks into my friend Rob's Chevy Lumina into the trunk, and my uncle's not coming out. And so I go open the door, he's not in there. It's just a deterrent. He went home to sleep at his own house. So now we're faced with an ethical decision. Do we spend our valuable time unloading the trunk to neatly place all the fireworks back, or do we just leave? I'm proud to say we left and put on the best fireworks show I've ever seen. It was incredible. We were in Rob's front yard just shooting off stuff. All the neighbors came out with their lawn chairs. They were like, "Show us boys what you can do." My favorite moment, Rob grabbed this Roman candle and he lit it. He throws it across the street, but what he doesn't realize is the way it landed, it was facing right back at him. And Rob in high school was a little bit of a bigger fellow. And I've never seen a fat boy jump away so fast. Just fireball after fireball just coming right at him, and one of them hits him in the neck. And this was the 90s. He had so much LA Looks gel in his hair, it just set it on fire. He's just running around like Harry from Home Alone 2, just ah! Where it's stop, drop, and roll, Rob. And for us, it was a really scary moment, but for the spectators, it's a real crescendo of a pinnacle moment in the event. I remember when I was 16, living in Louisiana, I drove an 89 Mustang. And I pulled into my friend's house one day, and I had this breaking the fourth wall kind of moment where I just, for whatever reason, thought to myself, Adam, you're 16. You're in the prime of your life. You got a car, you got a girl, you got friends, you got no responsibility. take it in, because this moment is going to pass. When I was a junior in high school, my father said, we're moving to Tulsa, Oklahoma. And really, my only experience with Tulsa was I had heard about it in this plot point on the show Friends, where Chandler moved to Tulsa and called it the Paris of Oklahoma. Needless to say, I was a bit underwhelmed when I got here. So every weekend, I miss my friends so bad. When you grow up, your whole childhood in one place, and it's just your whole world, the idea of like being part of something new or living in a new place or whatever the future holds, it's incredibly scary, even as a teenager. And so every weekend I would just drive back to Louisiana to see my friends. And my friends weren't like this, but everybody else that I kind of knew in the town, they were very country. And like when I would come back, based on their reaction, you would have thought I moved to New York City. They'd just be like, ooh, look at that big city boy. And I'd be like, Tulsa's not that big, guys. They'd be like, look, you got that slick city slicker jacket. And I'm just like, I got it at Burlington Coat Factory. And they'd be like, look at them city slicker shoes. And I'd be like, yeah, you should get some. After a while, I wouldn't go every weekend. Just like miss a weekend. Then I'd miss a month. I'd miss a couple of months going back. One reason was when I had moved to Oklahoma, I had a girlfriend that I was sure we were going to get married. Spoiler alert, we didn't. Probably because I was the only one that thought she was my girlfriend. I stopped going, not because I didn't miss my friends, but I started to make new friends here. I had a friend in high school. She said, hey, I play in the band at my church. You should come and audition and play. And so I did it. And so every Sunday I was just like rocking the keyboards for a bunch of 5th and 6th graders. And I began to develop a new life with new friends. And ultimately it led to meeting some of the best friends that I still have, some of whom are on this stage. And ultimately meeting my wife. Last month we celebrated 15 years of marriage. Yeah. We got 2 beautiful daughters that I'm just crazy about. And when I think back to my adolescence, growing up in Louisiana, I have very fond memories. But I think the thing that I think about the most is kind of what my 16-year-old self taught me. And I think it's especially true for Christmas, as Diana and I surprise our girls with presents and big present that my oldest isn't expecting. I hope that I will remember that in those moments, I'll pause. Let's take a beat and take it in. Thanks, everybody. When I moved here, I played in a couple of different bands, which was just my favorite. And one of the reasons I loved it so much is because I just got to hang out with so many great musicians and other bands and make new friends. And one of my favorite guys who played around here was my friend Beau Jennings. And Beau, he lives in Oklahoma City now, but he wrote one of my favorite songs of all time. And this week, in fact, he released a Christmas song, and we have invited him here to play it for you guys. So please welcome my good friend, Beau Jennings.
Thanks for that introduction, Adam, and thank you for having me. Woke up that morning to a wonderland. The TV said that school was closed. Mom made hot chocolate in the microwave. We put on our winter clothes. The snow just fell as the day went on. We smelled the neighbor's fireplace. I know Oklahoma, 1985. Oh, if Christmas had a face. I remember my mother watching from the house. I remember feeling warm. I remember seeing her Christmas light that could shine through any storm. Dad came home and he paid the price. Snowball right between the eyes. We returned fire, but we held our ground. No surrendering this time. Went to a hill that was an exit ramp with just an inner tube to ride. But it got dark and then we headed home. Went home to the Christmas light. I remember my mother watching from the house. I remember feeling warm. I remember seeing her Christmas light that could shine through any storm. Never know until it's passed you by. You don't miss it till it's gone. You can only summon up the ghost. You can only sing the song.
Yeah, a little louder. One more time for Beau Jennings. Thank you so much, man. Such a treat to have him here. Anybody a fan of the Carpenters? Yeah, you got some. I love that you just started laughing at me when I said that. But growing up, I always heard the Carpenters in my house during Christmas time. My mom was a big fan, Karen Carpenter fan. She still is. I actually thought her singing voice sounded a lot like Karen Carpenter as I grew up. And so they let me pick the song to sing. And so I was just like, I gotta sing my favorite Carpenter song, Merry Christmas, Darling. And my parents aren't here, but I wanna dedicate this to my mom because the last couple of years we lost her parents, my grandmother and my grandfather. And Christmas has just hit a little differently, you know? And so I wanna dedicate it to her, and I wanna dedicate it to any of you who are maybe feeling just a little bit of ache, but because you're not able to be with someone that you love this Christmas. So this was Merry Christmas, Darling. Greeting cards have all been sent. The Christmas rush is through. But I still have one wish to make, a special one for you. Merry Christmas, darling. We're apart, that's true. But I can dream, and in my dreams I'm Christmasing with you. Holidays are joyful. There's always something new. But every day's
seems a holiday when I'm near to you. Oh, the lights on the tree, I wish you could see. I wish it every day. Logs on the fire fill me with desire to see you and to say that I wish you Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, darling.
Happy New Year to you. I've just one wish on this Christmas Eve. I wish I were with you. I wish I were with you.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I am so excited for this next bit from a comedian. He's on tour, and he's with us tonight. He's one of my dearest friends. I know a lot of you love him. Please welcome Chris Munch.
Good evening, everybody. Made it through the obstacle course to get up here. I'm excited to be here with you all tonight. Want to just share a story with you, kind of about a season of life that I'm in right now. My daughters, my twin daughters, they just turned 18 years old earlier this year, and I'm not handling it real well. It's messing with me. It really is. You know, it's obviously I'm excited for them. You know, the beautiful, amazing adults that they're becoming is wonderful, but there's still a part of me, you know, that wants to hold on to them just being, you know, my little girls. I don't know if you guys have seen this horrific statistic. I just came across this a couple months ago, but it says that by the time your kids turn 18, they've already spent 90% of the total in-person time that you'll ever have together. Just want to bless you with that tonight. I'm also thankful for the timing that I found that quote the year my daughters turned 18. Not a whole lot I can do at this point. But it's scary. It freaks you out. You're like, seriously? 90%? Is that right? And it makes you feel like, oh my gosh, okay, we're running out of time. I gotta maximize every moment, you know, every vacation has gotta be the best vacation of all time. This Christmas has gotta be the Christmases of all Christmases. You know, it's just like, you feel all this pressure, right, to just make this the best it could possibly be and maximize every single moment. The other day I came across this picture of our family from 2021. We were at the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo in Colorado. It was the whole family. And I'm not really a zoo guy. I'm not a huge fan of the zoo. Listen, if you want to, you know, carry 4 kids through 120-degree heat and look at exhibits that are empty, that's on you. For you, you do that. I'm not here to get in your way. That's not particularly how I want to spend a Saturday on $125, but that's just me. And I have a theory actually about the zoo. Just hear me out. I don't think people actually want to go to the zoo. I think they just think they want to go to the zoo. I'm talking about, right? Like your kids all week, the week they're going to the zoo, they're just zoo, zoo, zoo. They get to the zoo, they walk 15 feet and they're like, carry me. They're done. The parents, not a lot of happy parents at the zoo, right? Just like, Thomas, get down now. Get off of that fence now. Mama said now. Thomas, 1, 2. Thomas, now. The parents aren't having a great time. The animals don't want to be there. I'm talking, you walk up to an exhibit, where are the animals? As far away from you as possible. They don't want any part of this. They want nothing to do with the zoo. So I'm not really a zoo guy, but I will say that day in Colorado was amazing. I don't know if it was just the brisk, cool air, it's like the weather was beautiful. It's a beautiful zoo. It was incredible. We went into that day and we're like, we're doing it up big. We're sparing no expense. There's no place for frugality with this one. We're going all in. I don't care what you say, Dave Ramsey. We're doing it. And then we did. We paid extra to go on this like gondola ride thing that went above the zoo, which was super cool. We paid extra to park on property. I'm not trying to brag, just trying to tell you, just filling you in what we did. We paid extra to feed the giraffes. We fed giraffes, y'all. We did it. And I know that seems like a weird thing to pay for. It seems like that should, the staff should take care of that. But anyways, we had a great time. It was super cool. I don't know, these giraffes, I don't know if you know how giraffes work, but they're very tall. So we're on these platforms, and, again, for those of you who aren't familiar with giraffes, they have very long necks. But they also, what you may not know, is they have extremely long tongues. And so we're on this platform, just eyeball to eyeball with giraffes. And you hold out this super expensive lettuce. I'm just telling you right now, if we do this again, we're smuggling in our own lettuce. You hold out this lettuce, and this huge head of an animal comes up to. They know what you're doing. They come over to you. They open their mouths, and this massive snake-like slimy tongue just drops out of their head, and they wrap it around the lettuce and just lap it up. They just take it right out of your hand. And it's not a perfect science because they sometimes wrap it around the lettuce and your hand. And it is disgusting. But it was incredible. My kids were going nuts, right? Like my twins couldn't believe what was happening. My younger ones thought it was amazing. We were laughing. It was so much fun. And it was just this amazing, magical moment. The kids' minds were blown. The only bump in the road we had that day, it was just a magical day. The only thing that went wrong was my daughter Hazel drank out of both of the community water bottles and just tagged both of them. She just backwashed the heck out of those things. There were just lettuce pieces. It was bad. It was bad. Other than that, though, it was incredible. We had an amazing day. And what's amazing about that, though, is that was 5 years ago. And I haven't thought about that trip in years. Just came across this photo and was like, oh, I forgot. I nearly forgot about that trip. And what seemed to be this unforgettable moment proved to actually be quite forgettable. And so when there's all this pressure to make all these moments and create all these new memories, sometimes I think it's easy to forget the ones that we've already made. And as my kids get older, it's not the huge vacations or the epic Christmas surprise that I'm going to miss the most. It's really the simple things. It's the little things. It's Ella asking me for my advice, or Annie, ridiculing me and making fun of me. It's Hazel's super long extended hugs, embracing me with full abandon. It's me and Lewis playing catch in the living room when Mom's not there, or just destroying all the noobs in Fortnite. It's just being around them. It's just being there. And even in the annoying stuff, like Lewis freaking out every time I say 6 or 7. It's like Hazel stealing my phone and taking the ugliest possible picture she can make of herself just to, I can find that photo later at some point. It's like Annie and Ella coming into my bedroom and passionately telling me a story when I'm in bed. I'm under the covers. My eyes are closed. I'm done. But it's the little things. And I know that sounds cliche, but sometimes things are cliche for a reason. The truth is that it's the hardest thing to face is that my kids are growing up. And there's nothing I can do to stop that. And ultimately, how much or how little time they spend with me is going to be up to them. And maybe that statistic is true. I don't know. But all I can say is that my door will always be open. And no matter how old they get, I'll never stop being their dad. And that's what I love about Christmas. It brings people back together. The birth of Jesus is reconciling us back to the relationship with God. This year for me, it's not about a grandiose, over-the-top, epic Christmas experience. This year to me, it's just about being together. Just being together. What if that was enough? Merry Christmas, everybody.
Christmas Eve will find me where the love lights gleam, and I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my
doing alright with your Christmas of white and I have a blue, blue Christmas. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white and I have a blue, blue Christmas.
Something I didn't expect whenever I had kids was that my mother would make a request as to what her grandkids would call her. She said, Adam, I want the girls to call me Gigi because I'm not old enough to be grandma. To which I said, Mother, when a man loves a woman, or doesn't, it's not important, and they have a child, and then that child has a child, you a grandma. Also, Mom, you're 65. You haven't been young in decades. I wasn't going to tell that joke, but she's out of town. My grandfather, my dad's dad, was named Ralph Bush, and he wanted us to call him Grandpa Bush. No nonsense, just like him. He was a northern man, lived most of his life in Michigan and Ohio. He worked in a steel mill. Very, very no nonsense. Every time we would go visit him for Christmas, him and my grandma, it was about a 16-hour drive. My dad would make us do it straight through. By the time we got to the north, there's a blizzard. My dad's driving like this up at the dashboard, just such a disaster of a drive. And at 7, when we'd get to my grandpa's house, I would jump out of the van and I would run in their kitchen door. And every time, year after year, I'd walk in the door and he'd look at me, his oldest grandson, and he'd just go, well. I loved going to my grandparents, specifically for one reason. They had something that I didn't experience in the South. They had a basement. So I could go down to that basement and do whatever I wanted. There was a TV that got like 3 channels. It was by antenna and it was in the basement, so it was a disaster, but it was there. They had a pool table down there, so I could just hang out and play pool and hang out. Nobody would bother me. One Christmas, my dad said, hey, let's me, you, and Grandpa go get a movie at the video store. If you're in this room and you were born after 9/11, a video store was a heavenly place where for miles you could pick your favorite movie. And my dad always had a rule. He was just like, you can get 1 new release for $3, or you can get 3 not new releases, $1 each. But I already knew what I wanted. I wanted Grandpa to see a movie that I loved. Teenage Mutant Ninja. It gets better. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. It was a classic. And while we're watching it, I'm 7, so the whole time I'm just like, Grandpa, watch this. Grandpa, check this out. Before Michelangelo would say cowabunga, I'd be like, cowabunga. It got to the point where my dad was like, Adam, watch the movie. But my grandfather was like, it's okay, Bill. I like it. When I was a little older, my grandparents moved to the town that I lived in Louisiana. And my grandfather would come to church every Sunday. He'd come just before it started, and then he would leave as soon as it was over so he didn't have to talk to people. But he was there every single week because that was him. Very consistent. My grandmother never came to church because they don't let you smoke in church. Although it was Louisiana, so they probably would have let her. In my grandfather's retirement, he got a little bored, and so he started a snow cone stand. And that's not the punchline, but that's good. And I don't know if you know anything. I actually worked in a snow cone stand. The components of a snow cone: ice, syrup, cup, straw, cost about a nickel. He'd sell them for $2 or $3, so I don't know mathematician, but the markup was like 1,000,000%. But somehow, my grandfather, summer after summer, was at a deficit because he wasn't worried about the money. He didn't need the money. He wanted a good product. He didn't freeze his own ice like a normal person. He had it shipped in from somewhere else, like special ice. His syrups were all specific. The way that he it took him like an hour to make a snow cone. The way he did the cup and just the care, he'd do some ice, a little syrup, and he really cared about the product. And so that was the part that was important to him. He cared about doing good work, and that was really, in a lot of ways, him in a nutshell. Last time I saw him, my grandmother had passed away. She lost a terrible battle with cancer. Although she smoked like 2 packs a day and died at an old age. So really, who won? But after she had passed, my grandfather had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's. And I remember the last time that I went to see him was 30-something. I drive down to Louisiana, and I walk in the door, and he just looks at me. He's not all there, but he just looks at me and goes, "Well." I remember one of the times that we talked that weekend, he goes, "Adam, did you ever get a girlfriend?" I said, "I did, Grandpa." I said, "Her name's Diana. We got married." Well. We watched Spider-Man, the movie, like the first one that weekend, and he had a real hard time sticking with remembering the story. Every time Spider-Man would pop on, he would say, "Who's that guy?" And I would say, "Oh, Grandpa, that's Spider-Man." And he'd go, "Oh yeah, what's his story?" So I just rewind the movie. It took forever to get through it. The last time I saw him, gave him a big hug. I said, "I love you, Grandpa." He said, "I love you, grandson." And then he said, "Let me know when you get a girlfriend." Years later, when my father died, something unexpected happened to our extended family, and we just kind of split. Some of it just happened over time. The patriarch, the matriarch of the family were gone, and then my dad was gone. And some of it, there was a disconnection over misunderstandings and arguments. Some of it, I think, bitterness just kind of crept in, and in silence it began to grow. I lost connection with my grandfather. Earlier this year, I got an envelope in the mail. It was from an attorney, and it was his death certificate. Till then, I didn't even know what state he lived in, and obviously I wasn't at his funeral, and he had died 6 months previous to me getting that letter. Part of me is sad that I wasn't at his funeral. But there is a part of me that is thankful. I don't have any pictures in my head of him in his last days, having difficulty breathing in the hospital, not understanding why his wife and his son weren't there. I don't have that. I don't have a picture in my mind of him in his casket, but I have pictures in my mind. When I think about him, I think of his smiling face, him being aware, or mostly aware, us watching movies as I was a kid or older. Just what a kind grandfather he was. And I know if he was here, if he came to this show, he saw us performing and telling stories and trying to bring warmth to the season, I know he'd look at me and just go, well. Adam, did you ever get a girlfriend? I love him. Merry Christmas, everybody.
There's a song in the air, only comes loving feeling, all because Jesus Christ the Lord has come. All the earth rejoice, every heart, soul, and voice. Jesus Christ has come to dwell with us. All the earth rejoice, every heart, soul, and voice. Jesus Christ has come, the reconciling Son of God. There's a song in the air, all the loudest time of year, singing, let's be unified and share the love of Jesus Christ. There's a song in the air, all the loudest time of year, making one the hearts and men, and singing hallelujah, amen. All the earth rejoice, every heart, soul, and voice. Jesus Christ has come to dwell with us. All the earth rejoice, every heart, soul, and voice. Jesus Christ has come, the reconciling Son of God. Holy, 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 Jesus, Son of Mary. Worthy, 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 King of kings, our salvation He brings. All the earth rejoice, every heart, soul, and voice. Jesus Christ has come to dwell with us. All the earth rejoice, every heart, soul, and voice. Jesus Christ has come, the reconciling Son of God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more song for you tonight. Everyone, help me welcome back to the stage Mr. Beau Jennings. Come on.
All right. Good. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's Christmas time again. Decorations are hung by the fire. Everybody's singing, all the bells are ringing out, and it's Christmas all over again. Yeah, again. Long distance relatives, haven't seen them in a long time. Yeah, I kinda miss them. I don't wanna kiss them now, and it's Christmas all over again. Yeah, again. Okay. And all over town, little kids start to get down. And Christmas is a rocking time, so put your body next to mine.